Hello everybody, welcome back to Black Ops 2 Zombies. I tried recording this video in the morning and I figured out the entire thing was muted, even the game audio. But before we begin, try and guess what map I'm going to be playing. I bet you didn't guess Transit. I bet you didn't guess Transit. Pretty much become a monthly tradition to play Transit on the channel, but that's okay. I do own Mob of the Dead, and you might be questioning why I'm not playing that. It's just because I don't know it enough. And if I don't know a map enough, who the fuck is gonna watch that? And also, let alone, it's hard for me to play and talk at the same time. And Transit's a more open map, so I feel like I have more space to maneuver and train while I chit chat because this morning I died. I actually did get back a bunch, and if I managed to do it this time again, that'd be a miracle. Transit 2 times, transit pack a punch 2 times in one day. It's like seeing a rainbow and shooting star at once. It is round 2, and we are still on the bus depot. Why are we in here? I'm just realizing we're not playing a survival map. We're playing Transit. Now, why? Why am I on Black Ops 2 Transit? Well, usually when I hop on Black Ops 2, it's to talk about zombies in the state we're in. That's usually what it boils down to. And we got no parts, nice. Now with Paradox Junction releasing like a week or like 3 weeks ago at this point, not even, Treyarch has already dropped another bomb, no pun intended, of the other map, the next map. It's got a totem in there. It's very German. I don't remember the name, but they dropped like a few second clip, a little teaser, and it's gonna be Richthofen's map, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I thought like, so obviously with every map there's 8 characters, right? You know, for example, Dempsey and Maya. So on Ashes of the Damned, their souls were they got their souls back from the Warden, and Nikolai and I believe it was Dr. Gray got their souls back on Astra Malorum. So it's kind of like 2 people get it back with every map, and Paradox Junction being the one exclusion because it's a filler map. But Weaver and Richtofen, I assume, are paired up together for their soul redemption. And I don't know how I feel about it being on this map. I thought it was going to be like the finale map or something like that. Some epic shit. But if you have seen the teaser, it's kind of like a cold, snowy pier that they've teased. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I think I've said that about every single Black Ops 7 map, which, by the way, is not a good thing. If I say I don't know how I feel about that, it's, it's just utter no confidence. That means I have no confidence in how I feel about the map, but I still get wronged. Although Astra Malorum, I did have a lot of praise and hope for, and it delivered. It delivered. I think everything delivered besides the special enemies. I'm not too much of a fan of. Don't die. If I die, alright, that was just a little too close. That felt like a long bus ride. We're finally at Diner. We're not gonna spin box. We're not gonna be gamblers this game. We'll make a smart choice. We'll commit the door and we'll buy the MP5. And we're not. No, we're not even gonna build shield because that'd be a waste of points. Last time I played Trans, I was getting really lucky with the drops. I feel like I'm not getting as lucky with the drops. I got 1 max ammo, I think, so far, and an insta kill. I don't know. I mean, round 3, that's kind of good, I won't lie. So with Richtofen and Weaver being, in my opinion, my 2 favorite characters out of the 8 other people we have options out of, I'm interested in what they're gonna do for DLC 3 for Black Ops 7, because it's a very similar. I could tell that it's definitely gonna be a standalone map. They're gonna do everything in their power to make it unidentical to every other map, meaning that it won't be like Paradox Junction in the fact that it was, one, a recycled map, recycled wonder weapon, no new perks, field upgrades, or ammo mods. Essentially nothing new, no new special enemy. That was it. So I think Toten, I'm gonna end up calling the map Toten because I don't know the real name, but Toten is gonna be, this very unique map with its own wonder weapon. At least I hope. Own map layout. Nothing similar, but it's got like that very Call of the Dead and Tag Their Toten look to it. As it's they only revealed a few seconds of the map, and I'm gonna have to be very optimistic about those few seconds, because I don't know. Throw some grenades down on these guys. Try and use this less amount of didn't do anything. Actually, might have made it harder by creating a bunch of crawlers. Because as soon as I've learned Mob of the Dead, I promise we'll get some better Black Ops 2 content. But for now, it seems like we're gonna be returning to Transit every month, which that's not a bad thing in my mind. I get Pack-a Punch, and that's pretty much the biggest adrenaline rush for me. And then I do it again the next month. I haven't really been playing a lot of zombies, so I won't lie. Paradox Junction might be the one BO7 map that I've played like the most, that I've gone back and played the most after its launch. Because it is a very replayable map in my opinion. I love it. I think it's a great map for replayability, but I just think it lacks every other uniqueness. And I think what a huge problem of what the next DLC map is going to be is that it's going to feel very stale, because we've gotten to the point where we realize by the release of Astra Malorum that this shit is fundamentally the same. Obviously we knew that was going to be the case, but it really hit when we got access to play the map, because that's the confirmation, right? So when we played the map, and that shit hit of the game literally feeling the same, just with different wonder weapons, perks, and all that. Not even different perks, or just one more perk. It kind of kicks in that the rest of the DLCs, no matter how unique, vast, or crazy of an idea they could be, they can only be so different from the last map. Which is a huge shame. Double points, that's huge. That's huge. We got a ton of bozos here. Oh my god, no way. No way. I didn't think I was gonna get down that easy. Alright, we're getting down to last zombie, and then we're placing turbine. Or no, down to last zombie, building power, then placing turbine. It's a carpenter out there. We don't need that. Oh wow, I think I just got a carpenter. Is that a carpenter out there? 2 carpenters? Damn.
Now that
Whoa.
sounds like it might be important.
Did I just get a perma perk? Did I just get Jug as a perma perk? Wait, hold on. I think I just got a Jug perma perk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but rewind the video. Some green flash just happened. And I'm very confident that I just got a perma perk, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I just got the Jug perma perk, which I don't know how I would get, that is actually clutch. That is awesome. They should add that to Black Ops 7. They should add that to a map. I definitely have, because the zombies are not getting me red screen on 3 or on 2 hits, so I definitely have it. They should add perma perks back to BO7, because that would be really cool, because they have so many perks in that game. It's like they could add no more perks for the remainder of the release cycle, and it would feel like there's still too much perks in that game. I don't know why they decided to bring everything from BO6 to BO7. I don't know. But I also saw something about legacy weapons, like the MP40 and the PPSH coming from BO6 to BO7, but they can be upgraded to a rarity above legendary. Some people think that's stupid. If that is the case, if I'm reciting everything I just said as factual, then that would be the coolest thing ever. If like the older weapons like the MP40, the PPSH, those are the only 2 legacy weapons I could think of that were added. But if weapons like that could be upgraded to an ultra rarity, that would be fucking amazing, because I'm not a fan of using the BO7 weapons as much. They're very they're all kind of the same. I've been using the Nova line when I've been playing Paradox Junction, and that has been... See what fucking happens? I turned on goddamn power without putting down the fucking... I turned on power without putting down the power turbine. That was the one thing I should not have done. But I think we'll be okay. As soon as this is done, I think we can go place it down, and we can just run out of here.
X marks the spot.
Alright. Get these 2 zombies to follow me over here. Yep. Now, Just follow me. Perfect. Now, yeah, so he's opened the door. The Avogadro, dude, I was thinking of what that lightning guy's name was before I was falling asleep one night. I was thinking of Denizen. I kept on thinking of fucking Denizen. I knew his name was not Denizen. It's Avogadro. That's what it is. The Avogadro's opened that door for us. I think that's a part for the turret. Alright. Let's head down here.
Better
Let's
start
build
looking around
pack.
for
I
a
am
new
very
source of
confident I
bullets.
opened it. So I just wait, can we well, no, we can't withdraw any, bro. I thought for sure. What? What? No. No, you're kidding. You're kidding. How'd I not open back a bunch? I was so confident. Alright, we're just gonna have to follow the smoke into the unless actually let's hold on, let's get a
One
denizen
second it was trying to
in
claw my
here
eyes out.
and use a
Next second,
portal.
gone.
I don't know where it'll bring me, but and literally anywhere will be better than town. Oh my god, the bus! What a fucking send! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes! Yes! Ted's the GOAT. Ted is simply the GOAT. I haven't really been playing a lot of zombies, back to what I was saying before. It's really been, um, if I do play zombies, it's Black Ops 3 Custom, or it's, whatever's happening on the newest thing on BO7. I've been playing Arc Raiders a lot. I've been losing my mind on that. I'm still on that. Why are we back in town? What? Did we seriously do a full loop? Did Ted do a full loop that fast? What? I have zero ammo. Or no, not in my AK. Just have two zombies latch onto the bus now. Waiting until we eventually get back to power so I can do the same ritual again. I have no wind turbine either. And also I've been grabbing absolutely zero parts for the bus and the hatch in general.
Oh, try it
Oh
again,
no! No!
survivor.
Oh, oh, oh. Doing a little bit of naughty training in the bus stop. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
that's a
Mow down all
hoopla.
these guys, though. We don't have the ammo for this. We do not have the funds.
I
We
was
got
starting to think
19
the whole
bullets in a
planet was covered
dream.
with a thick blanket of it.
I would like the bus to start rolling, though. I won't lie.
Now
What?
that
What
sounds
just
like a plan.
happened? The green burst happened again. Am I just getting infinite perks? Infinite bourbon perks? Tongue twister. No. No, what the fuck just happened? That was not my own grenade that killed me. That was not my own grenade. What? Alright guys, that was the monthly transit run. It's official. I'm going to start making it a routine. I only get one try. And that was my one attempt. I really thought I had packer much. Apparently not. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Um, uh, yeah.